It is election day and people across the state are gearing up to hit the polls.
Our Brenda Rodriguez live for us at the Ada County Elections Office right now to make sure you are prepared to vote today. Good morning, Brenda.
Good morning, Maggie, Justin. Not a lot of activity going on right now, but that's because the polls don't open until 8 o'clock this morning. And I know a lot of us are thinking about, registration, those absentee ballots, just everything really in between ahead of today's election day. So to talk to us a little bit more about that is Trent Triple with the Ada County Elections Office. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me this morning. Just want to go ahead and dive right in. What can we expect today?
Well, we're going to have a lot of people showing up to the polls. Historically, we've had about 225,000 people vote on an election like today. That means with early voting and absentee that's already been turned in, we're still expecting around 170,000 people to show up. So we'll be ready for them. 197 precincts, 1,300 workers. We're ready to process all the voters today.
Now, you mentioned earlier that it was a 2-page ballot. I mean, is that going to cause any delays, any long lines out here?
It won't, as long as people are ready to know who they're going to vote for when they show up. It could cause some delays. We've seen it in early voting. It takes a while to get to it through a 2-page ballot.
Well, on that note, I mean, what can we expect to see on the ballot? What are the top things that we should know?
You bet. There's the governor's race, lieutenant governor's race, the attorney general, secretary of state, plus a lot of local races, as well as the Congress, U.S. Congress and Senate races that are on the ballot this year.
A lot of great information. Well, thank you. And also, people who maybe haven't registered yet but really want to take advantage of this election day, can they still do it? Is it too late?
They can. A great thing about Idaho is you can register on election day to vote. You'll need an Idaho driver's license with your current residence on it, or a photo ID with proof of residence like a utility bill, and you'll be able to register at the polls.
Now, do you need the same detail or things in order to just vote even if you're registered?
Well, we do want you to have an ID. It expedites the process very quickly to be able to get a ballot, so showing up with an ID is very helpful.
Now let's talk about the voting locations rather. Where I know that changed the last time you and I spoke. So can you talk to us a little bit about that?
With redistricting this last year, May, we changed a lot of locations. There's only a handful this year from May to November that have changed. But to be sure to where to vote, just go online, adacountyelections.com. Plug in your address and it'll show you your precinct location.
And we've already talked about absentee ballot, but we're right next to the drop-off box. I've already seen a couple people come in and turn theirs in. Is it too late to do that? Can people still turn them in?
I would definitely not put it in the mail today. It needs to be to us by 8 p.m. this evening. So if you still have your absentee ballot, please drop it off at one of the drop boxes at the city halls or here at election headquarters.
Awesome. Well, I think one of the questions that a lot of people ask us is when are they going to be counted? So give us a little bit of background on that.
We will post our first results about 9:15 tonight. Obviously, we'll be counting throughout the day as the results come in.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me this morning. And of course, we're going to have all this great information on our voter guide on our website at KTVB.com. Maggie, Justin?
All right, good information there, Brenda. We're looking forward to seeing those results come on in tonight right here on Channel 7.